about that man. He aggy. So where he at? My name. Deactivate that. This one, yeah, when you deactivate it, you gotta do something. You gotta be so in the trenches like a war if they want to give a more when I touch down. Oh, I thought I had my headset. I'm like, what the? We got hold on.
4th down, 4 yards, put it all on the line. I am not worried because it is our time. I hear the crowd in the background, man, they just want to see me shine. For the hell of it, it's irrelevant. You lacking the intelligence to make it make sense. We gon' manifest whatever we can to get. That's a little money and a trophy and nothing they gon'
I don't know why they got mad at you. I'm playing defense, I'm at offense, but it's straight. I'm sorry, inside, but it's straight. All they gotta do is get 98. You don't wanna box me, I'm feeling cocky. Hair stocky, leave him floppy, face Nazi, talking all aki. Think he big poppy, then I'll chop him down like karate. I see none of you here can stop me. It's obvious, you too sloppy, cheap copy. I'm Rocky, leave his eyes all glossy, but in the end zone is where you can spot when I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. Whenever I touch down, touchdown, touchdown. But we're gonna need another Eagles player if you want me.
Yeah. So that style not for you, but it's for me. Yeah.
Oh, man, at least I have a nose for real. I didn't even know he was an upgrade. Oh, that was he's been for the whole time. What they been doing? Hopping a ride and we took in the truck of the truck and they might say what's up when they see me around the city, but really no reason to talk much. Dinner and nice guy, but no nice guys. This is hard, bro. This is hard. Y'all coming up short. Take a recess. This a heat check. What up, Chris? Yeah, you got me right. The vision is mine alone. Just me, myself, no pain. Yeah, I'm done giving life for the noise. I give you my life for the source. I don't even write anymore. Yeah. Get it in like it's whipping a stove. That great heart like habits. No days off, no savage. No snakes in my yard, no rabbits. Never let a wishbone grow where a backbone should. Belly been take it a dash all wood. Then pay me for a year too. Stunting in a miracle. For real. Let's explore the moment. Ain't outside there agoraphobic. If you see me live, you would know it. Jumping on my do aerobics, boss like P90X. Boss like we write the checks now. Floss like we like the flex. Bust down, bust down, bust down. AMG, no bust now. Amiri jeans, SB dunks with a Fiends T, no button down. Respectfully, that's for me, you don't round if you wanna. Round if you wanna. It's lifestyle, not for you, but it's for me. Bossy.
I'm gonna go without the ad-libs. In the booth and I like proof and I don't understand what got enemy. Got a couple of troops that I bought on the roof. I'm ready to ride on my enemy. And you rappers just on my identity. And I really know why you ain't feeling me. With Tiffany and they restore my agility.
But hold up, bro. I'm skipping, bro. Hold up, bro. We are gonna switch. Hell no, bro. We not having. I'm not finna have Tom Brady play. That's not right. Just have that man play. Got sense, but they act no good. Said the same money to Sudan, I could probably see the hood for a year or two. Stuck between stunting and a miracle. For real.
Alright, now close your eyes. Think about your wildest dreams. You ready? And you still couldn't do this. Gangsta Brazil.
We'll find out how to get the team back to the 99, but in the meantime, yeah.
energy. I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me.
I don't like playing challenge.
Your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. Don't make me jog your memory. I did upgrade, you didn't upgrade it. The world, how they forgetting me. Please make it make some sense to me. How you talking about the greatest, still ain't greatest. Mention me. Them bands, I want the symphony. 15 in it, wasn't instantly. Lately I've been catching plays, it's like it's meant to be. I got rich in the pandemic.
I didn't need 98 bit.
Don't do too much, I keep it simple. You clout chasing, trying to make the people feel you. Boys need to slow it down, I'm talking real screw. House at the top with the clear view. Oh, look, I don't like your energy, I don't like that. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. You an enemy. All them lies you telling, I can't let that be the end of me. No, probably cause your girl feeling me. It's a flag on the play, all these catching penalties. Look, I don't like your energy. I don't like the fake handshake, snake tendency. Let's go. You not my kind, I know kin to me. Heard you told my girl about all of them that's DMing me. Why they hogging up the recipe? Heard they talking like I can't let Ken Wallace get ahead of me. Know your heart full of jealousy. All that acting tough. Damn, this must be a parody. Okay, 101 ain't no comparing me. Okay, wait, 2 on 2, that's like 4 they be sharing me. Okay, they working like the rent dude. Rent got them doing, that's what I'm into. Yeah, if I'm in it, then I own it, not a rental. No, I've been plotting on the lamb and the Benz cool. Yeah, I don't like your energy. I don't like that. I don't like the.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Los Angeles, and here goes Harold Campbell.
His first carry.
They're going wild in Houston.
Get this one across the 35. That's a gain of 13 and a very solid opening play for this offense. So here's a 1st and 10 and at the 38. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Watkins. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays down the field.
And the second round of tacklers is going to get it as they stop it behind the line. Play action. Now it's Brady. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And he will not even make it back to the line of scrimmage. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense holds on the Knights' opening drive. So they give it up just on their side of midfield. And, yeah, I mean, a surprising decision there to go for that.
Must have a lot of confidence in his defense. Must feel like, hey, we're in great shape here because our defense can hold them, because they're really outside of field goal range now, all right, the opposite team. So if you hold them here, you haven't given up any points. You may give up a punt and you're pinned down a little bit, but must have thought it was an okay spot to go for it and decided to be aggressive.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. Now they need 15 yards on this series after the delay of game. 1st and 15. get this off in time. Well, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. It's a play fake. Now Vic. Got a man, it's Jerry Rice. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. A big pickup of 38.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just saw receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunky yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
Wow.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Chris Godwin, a 14-yard touchdown. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. So remember now, this was all set up by the stop defensively on fourth down. That's what got him this great field position. And then 2 plays later, they're already in the end zone.
Yeah, partner, funny how it works like that. That's a momentum swing amusement park style. Your defense comes off the field, bounce out, grooving, they're ball and it carries over to the other side of the ball.
So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes can prove risky there and worked out.
Yeah, I love how you bring up that can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense.
Oh, yeah,
on that play.
Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They talking about that 4x4, y'all. I heard it.
Action. Now Brady. And that is caught on the right side.
This right here?
Out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. Close there. He caught it. Just wasn't able to stay in bounds.
And that's where the sideline was used as a 12th defender. You know, 11's legal. This one is an imaginary one that my college coach used to call Sammy Sideline. Sammy Sideline can protect you at times, and in this case, that's exactly what he did for the defenders.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Under pressure and down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss. And it also brings up 4. They'll go for it. It's Brady. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert. And they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs.
All right.
And they'll run the option to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Vic with the incompletion there on 3rd down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Vic to throw on 4th down. Well, he tries to force
bro,
it,
that's
and it's
all.
intercepted. Picked up by
Whoa,
the 16th
hold up.
Eric Allen. And the
I should have
Eagles are gonna
pressed
take
square.
possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shot of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. So a little breathing room now. 1st and 10 at the 17. going through the middle. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
What the?
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he's brought down, but not before a really nice stiff arm to create a little space. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. Brady going to go on 4th down. They'll roll him out right.
You couldn't have caught that. Anyway, he touched.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go on 4th down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
That throw by Vic, incomplete. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. The Eagles in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now a play fake, Brady. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far, and 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Caught by Woods. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. And that's complete. It's Green here. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it.
Appreciate you for a free pass.
Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched.
Oh, that was
We
4th
knew
down.
that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down. As they run the counter play. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Brady going to throw. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down
He's gonna finish
inside the 20.
up his contract and he's done.
Into the red zone, it's Brady. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jelani Woods from 19 yards away. And the Eagles have cut it back within a score. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the...
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. On play action, it's Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. He's got his man. That's Woods on the out route. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
Brady's throw on third down there is incomplete. So fourth down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
Brady to throw for it on fourth down. And the reception made by Green. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So after the big play on fourth, here's first and 10. Again, they'll throw with Brady. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. From the 30 on second down, Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
Well, this defense is going to have to finish the job. There's still a second half that they have to play. But so far, an absolute total effort. They've disrupted the passing game, stretched the pocket for the quarterback. They forced him into errant throws.
Looking for Watkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
Drop 50, drop 50. Go.
This will be the final play of the half. Vic. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
Here we go. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
A final shot before break. Vic looking deep downfield.
Bro, you could have. I pressed shot.
Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughan. A one-touchdown ball game. 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And despite the turnovers, Charles, and they had multiple in that first half, they still have the lead as they begin this third quarter.
And they probably heard some conflicting tones at the half, don't you think? A lot of praise for what they did to get this lead, but also a little bit of scolding because they got to take better care of the football in the second half. But you and I both know the great leaders, they know how to give that little finger in there and cover it with a big dose of honey.
They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's
this is why I don't play Katang.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively.
This is why we don't play Katang no more.
He's the whole package, and that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
This is the exact reason. That's the exact reason why y'all don't see me like playing Katang.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Brady. This pass caught. It's Woods. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco punching it in from a yard away. And the Eagles take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Well, they've got it 1st and 10. Vic to throw it. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side of the field. He's got him.
How you caught that?
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
In our pregame meeting, all they talked about was keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside, and he just showed it right there. Pretty good arm, too.
Quick throw, knocked away, and incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Another keeper here by Vic. And a solid run down inside the 30. It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Vic readies to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Sometimes the game is pretty simple. Put a few extra defensive backs on the field, give them nowhere to throw the football, force the incompletion, and get off the field on third down.
Now Vick on fourth down. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Brian Dawkins, the safety, with a pick. And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on fourth down. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They've got momentum on their side. They were once down 14-0. Now it's even at 14.
How y'all not going out this one? Aaron Donald.
And it's been like this
might be physical and strong, but
they stop him behind the line.
Can be
First
stopped.
play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. It's a gain of 4, but they're still looking up here at a tough 3rd and 11.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Whoa!
Brady incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, you're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
Gets it out quickly here to the left flat. And he's going to get this
Throwing down for us, though. We got 5 finishes.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the fourth down conversion. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA
Keep up. Cannot let this other team score. Eagles on me. Eagles up there. Remember where our goal is.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. And it's 2nd down. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Here's Brady to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's Woods. And boy, he had the marker square in his sights, but a good tackle's going to leave him about a yard or so short. On 4th down, Brady sliding out of the pocket. Able to find his man, Woods. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 4 that time. And it'll be first down, Eagles. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
I'm going to be honest.
Down
That was
play keeps them ahead of
so
schedule, as they say.
And ostensibly, they could go right back to it because there are multiple options on this play. Handed inside,
I gotta be
quarterback tucks it and keeps it. Quarterback throws the ball downfield. You should be able to react to the defense and have an option available on every snap.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. To throw is Brady. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Throw left side complete. It's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Shaquille Leonard.
Bro, I tried to switch off.
On the move there and started rolling out. I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They run once more with Edwards, and he stopped immediately there. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. So nothing there that time, and maybe you need to look to the O-line. They weren't able to create any space.
No, they weren't, and you know as well as I do, as many offensive line coaches we've ever met, I think that'll be addressed loudly when those guys get to the sideline.
And they're usually loud and big. And this one is right down the middle. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. All right, so time to reset here. It's a huge kick there, gives them the lead, but they've got to be careful that their celebrations aren't a little too premature.
You're exactly right about that, because there still is time for the other guys to run a few plays and get into field goal position. So this defense is going to need to come up with one final stop if they're going to get out of here with a victory.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Brady, as this offense takes the field against CD. Remember last drive, they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Brady to throw. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
Throw them fires up. Trying to throw them fires up. And look, we sold at the last minute. They could have won the game, but we got the ball. We got to control the game. We just got to control the ball.
First team to score wins, but no longer.
Eagles are made. Eagles are 3-1 to 3 Eagles.
Receives the ball, scores a touchdown.
So really, every time we get the ball, we win it. But every time we don't, we lose. We only lost one after the fives. We must finish.
So it's
we want to get into the playoffs.
The first chance to go down and find a winner as they'll get it here, and we are back underway. And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I cannot imagine how these players and coaches feel, Charles, because my palms sweating up here in the booth now as we go to the third drive of overtime. And as we know from here on out, any points win this football game.
I'll throw you a towel as well, partner. I got one for myself, but let's face it, our nerves, our pressure, nothing compared to what's going on that field. Both of the field goal kickers active here early. Can one of them become the hero and end this thing?
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he goes out right around the 39. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And Green with a catch left side. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down. They run with Hines. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They went with the run-pass option, and I don't know if the option really mattered there because the defense was ready.
So many times you put the defense at a disadvantage because you have those multiple options, but when they read their keys and play it correctly, sometimes the result goes in their favor.
And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be fourth down. Going quickly out to the right.
Ain't no way, bro. Ain't no way I just caught there.
And a sigh of relief on that sideline right now because that was a tricky call to go for it here in OT, but they got it.
I think it tells us about the mindset of them, though. They decided that they had to go ahead and win the game right now. Didn't want to turn the ball over, give them any other opportunities. One time, one shot, keep the ball, and they went for it and got it.
On second down, they'll run it here. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Brady going to go on fourth down. This is caught. It's Woods. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball free and protect their end zone.
Yeah, like you alluded to, especially this part of the field. Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete. Once that ball was popped in the air, you could almost hear the silence, the collective breath being held here in the stadium.
Let's be honest about it. We both came out of our chairs, didn't we? All right, anytime you see the ball in the air like that, there is that.
Oh, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll be down to just 1 remaining as we step aside here in overtime. First throw in overtime here for Vic.
Whoa! I'm finna quit.
But the clock runs. Now a timeout called for by the offense. That's their second and last timeout here in the overtime session. We'll be back. Vic will look to throw on first down. Oh, and it's intercepted. Snatched by the safety Ed Reed. And the Eagles are going to take possession of the football. So an interception on one side and then an interception on the other. So both quarterbacks, Charles, with turnovers here in overtime.
So apparently one good defensive play deserves another. Both sides coming up big in overtime. Both getting interceptions, trying to set up their teams to score and win the game.
Now we're going to get a timeout. With 5 seconds left here in overtime. What pressure as this thing all rests on the foot of Daniel Carlson. And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights. And the Eagles are going to win the football game. Well, partner, you and I were excited for this one today, and it certainly had its moments. Some good execution at times by both of these offenses. Defenses both made some plays as well. And always a joy to be up here in the booth next to you, my friend.
Yeah, it's a privilege to be up here in the booth next to you as well. Thanks for taking the time, and let's go ahead and get ready for our next one, right? I'll see you in the film room. Get that preparation started now.
For me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted. East Coast, the 6'4's hitting switch. It's not a conflict of interest.
With the business, West Coast rocking them Timberlands, deep up in the trenches. It's no different.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker, Daniel Carlson, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further. Jones wants to throw to start things out here. That's caught by his tight end, Foster Moreau. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now Jones steps away. That's complete to Moreau, the tight end. It's a big play that time for the NFC. 41 yards. 1st and goal. A chance for an early statement here on the road. Throwing Jones. Steps away to his left. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, no surprise there. He was looking for one of his favorite targets again as soon as he left the pocket. But the coverage was good downfield. They got right to the receiver and helped prevent that completion.
2nd down and goal. Jones. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. Calvin Johnson from 3 yards out. And the NFC takes it all the way down the field to score on their opening drive. Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken from about the 12. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll get this to the 32. On play action, now Brady. Got a man, it's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Brady's throw taken in by Green here. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. That's what they just did on that play.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here on this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
On second down, they'll run it here. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And as a result, possession switches hands. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got him the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts them down in the minds of their opponents.
And he will slide down with the first down for the moment.
I was on stop.
Flag on the field. That penalty accepted, and they moved the ball forward.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. He's going to air one out. He's got a man complete.
And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
It's a big play that time for the NFC. 49 yards. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw. Jones.
Looking underneath, he's got Akers.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. So 3 plays already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time.
Akers will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Akers again.
He said shit for whatever block he was doing. I don't know what type of block that was.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Back to throw. Jones. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown NFC. David Njoku. A 5-yard touchdown as his guys are able to extend their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
It's like being in a gay guy's.
The NFC kickoff team out there, and they send this one away.
Would you like another salad?
Taken from about the 12. And he returns this to the 22.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now a play fake. Brady. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First catch on that one for Kelsey, and it's a first down. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
StewieGriffinVacio.com. No, that's something else. It's Stewie Griffin.
Brady going to throw.
Hey, listen, Mr. Barrington, get Brady down right now.
This pass caught. It's Woods. Touchdown. Jelani Woods, 33 yards. And the Eagles have got it back to within a score. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that one makes it 14-7.
What do you mean?
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson.
Hey, where are we going today, Reginald? Where are we going today? You and me as pals,
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. And in hindsight, probably should have...
You said you like to drink at work? I do. Oh, me too. Me too. I'll drink anything. Even that hollandaise sauce. Give me that. Hey, Brian. Eggs Benedict. Oh, God. Stop. Stop. I'm sorry I even said it. It was a mistake. It was a mistake. I'm sorry I said it. Peter, why don't you and I grab some air, huh?
Daddy, you're making a fool out of yourself. Why are you acting like this?
Look, I've been trying to get into Reginald Barrington's inner circle for years. They've been the most elite family in this country ever since it was founded. They were the ones who invented the buckle on the hat. Hey, I like your zipper hat. I like your zipper hat. Morning, fellas. Oh, that's...
He only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
You've got Moxie. I like that. Hey, I've got Moxie too. Watch this.
The offense for the NFC ready to get their next drive started.
Well, this offense looks like they have a little extra pep in their step as they take the field here for drive number 3, because remember, Charles, drives 1 and 2 both ended in the end zone.
Yeah, right now they just got to be careful not to lean into overconfidence, because every drive has a life of its own. I like the way that they've started, the way that they're going about doing things right now. They've got a chance for that 3rd consecutive touchdown, and that would be a crushing blow to the defense.
Now
Whoa!
take it in
I'm finna quit.
Joku. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Goes right side, complete to Gronk. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
Don't worry, he's my kid. Look, just because you're a member...
And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples, but I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Excuse me, Mr. Future.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be marked down.
How you gonna fake blocking the
20-yard line. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That's a pretty play there. Got in at the last second, helped force the ball free, and kept them out of the end zone.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
Back to throw again. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Cliff Kingsbury here on 4th down. Trots out the field goal unit. And his kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now. 17-7. So no problems at all on that one. And you know, virtually no win. This is a kicker's dream here tonight.
It absolutely is, isn't it? So to me, with no wind, it should be a passer's dream as well, right? But in this case, the defense held out. They had to force the field goal.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Eagles Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Brady on the bootleg. Rolling. He's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
This pass into the hands of Green going across the middle. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest at first half, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Play action. Now it's Brady. And he's got the hook up here. It's Woods. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Jelani Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Jones, a final shot before break. And he'll find Moreau here.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Taken from about the 12. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Kirby Joseph there to drop.
Oh, you see.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level. Make sure that block's secure before they slide off and try to chip someone at the second level.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. It's caught at the 10. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Here's a give up the middle. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. They give this one to their receiver, Watkins. I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
throw, but incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Out is Carlson now for the Raider field goal. From the left hash, a 31-yard attempt. Carlson able to put this one through, and that will tie things at 17 all. So they come away from this opening drive in the third quarter with only 3, but it does draw them even.
Yeah, and that has to be job one, doesn't it? A touchdown definitely would have been nice. We know that. But here, you get back on even terms, and now you've got most of the second half to try and get yourself into a position to win.
Out of the end zone comes Johnson. Ready to begin their next drive here, the NFC offense. And their 3-point halftime lead gone now, back to a tie game. But, Charles, I don't imagine that changes too much for this offense.
I would agree. I don't think it changes much at all, whether it's a 3-point lead or a tie game. They know they have their work cut out for them, and they were going to run their offense in the same vein.
Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And a lot of talent on this Eagle defense, and you've seen it on these last 2 plays, both losses. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss, and now it's third down. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Here's Jones, throwing on 3rd and long. And able to complete it to Moreau. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Just like that, out of danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Jones. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. And as they come to the line,
throw them boys up. We got to a bad start in the first quarter, then we started doing good. They got to keep it up.
On EA Sports.
Eagles are mid. Eagles are 3, 1 to 3 Eagles.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. Catch made. It's Moreau. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. So 3rd down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Back to throw. Jones.
Oh, I should have intercepted that.
And it falls incomplete.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try to throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Big Sebastian Joseph Day there on the stop. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he's taken down.
Man, throw them points up one more time. I didn't get to finish time. Man, we got to fight through this.
It'll keep the drive moving.
Look, the pistol play. The pistol play. We haven't used that yet. Haven't used no play in my gun. Some of these plays they don't know that we're going to have to use to get a touchdown. We need a touchdown.
Finding Watkins on the move past the 40, down the left sideline.
Let's go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Quez Watkins, 57 yards. And the Eagles use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. Back to throw, Brady.
To the big car.
But it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us. Because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wondered maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
From 3 to 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
I don't know how you got that.
He's taken down. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. Being chased out left. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Jones. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. That's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That has lots of leg behind it, and that will tie this game here in the final minute of play.
Still got that play
We've seen some big kicks in the NFL the last few years, and that one might just rank right up there.
And you know you can hear the crowd react, right? But I was focused in on the sideline and watched them absolutely erupt. I don't know how many of them thought that he was actually going to make that kick, but how about how they felt when the ball went over the post?
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
All they got to
Eagles use the second of their timeouts.
So really, everybody that ran there go route.
24 seconds to go in the game. To throw is Brady.
Oh, you had that!
Sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they like to have back as it brings up 4th down. The way he's thrown the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Now Brady. Looking for Woods again, and he finds him. He's got room at the 30. A big play there on the catch and run. And even 50 yards. And now they're going to get the timeout. So a huge play has him in field goal range with a chance to possibly send this one to OT. And this one is right through. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
After the made field goal, Carlson now sets up to kick this away. It's a squib kick that still makes its way down inside the 15.
That's the game.
And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
my day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4th and 1, we sneaky when we slide up. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time is up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it. And we made it through them problems, now it's God body. We eat, sleep, breathe this, wave till they see sick. Do it right the first time, they all try to remix. Yeah, they grinded, but we grinded different. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Bet not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones here to dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end it. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share it with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Cause when you riding like we riding with each other, ain't no I in this.
you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it soar. She was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a magnum opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you own, we own it. Mama, I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like a Mike. I've got no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleed.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Throwing now is Brady. He'll check this down to Hines. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack.
I can't run no counter.
Waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Chris Jones that time coming in with a tackle behind the line. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. Brady going option left.
What in the world? That
really
was supposed to work.
He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person,
it's
a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. This one out quickly to Watkins. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack to the 27-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a pass dumped off to his running back. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again.
And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. We're scoreless after 1. This is 3rd and goal. This Chiefs defense, they're giving it all they got. Brady's going to sneak it, and he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. So call that no gain on the sneak, and now they're still a yard short here on 4th. Defense didn't budge on 3rd down. Now what are we going to see on 4th?
We're soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what?
Oh, yeah.
It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call on offense. I would go for it. I want some type of a play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
He tried to keep it himself, but can't stretch his way in. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That 1st down run could not have turned out worse for a defense because when they came out on the field, their #1 mission, keep them stacked up close to their goal line, and at worst, create great field position for their offense.
And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. They'll run. This is Holmes. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
Hey, I got 3 right there.
Straight runs, unable to pick up the first.
I know the fans want to see 1st downs, but guess what? The coaches have reasons for what they're doing. Sometimes they've scripted it, and some of these runs, while they haven't been successful now, they may be successful.
There he goes, left side.
Why did everybody go out the mirror?
30, 10, 5, and all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tony Gonzalez, an even 90 yards. And the Chiefs post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, and left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination.
Dang, but if they would have got to the outside,
he's going to have Patriots first down as the tackle made at about the 38.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. On 2nd and 2, Brady got a man. It's complete to Jelani Woods. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Green here. The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3.
throw by Brady complete. Touchdown, Patriots. Jelani Woods in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Welcome into Family Guy.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Take it in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Man, I hate being
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission.
How are y'all treating it as run? How are y'all treating that play as a run? I don't want her to stay. Y'all got to drop back in coverage.
Down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break.
DJ Monster, let's get it. We the champions here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring your own victory straight out the bottle. I'm at the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers.
Playoffs time.
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talk about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Utah Ute, Matt Gay, to get this one started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. And no run back on the opening kickoff. Will come out to the 25. Now a play fake. Brady.
This is why we do secure the cat.
Dropping his first target, but let's face it.
This is why we do secure the cat.
Get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On play action, it's Brady.
Up.
To the air and intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know they'll be back the very next series. And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
And it's caught.
No more.
Tyreek Hill, 30 yards. And his guys have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. throwing the touchdown. Here's Gay to kick it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now is to get back on the field. A calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
This pass caught. It's Woods. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
On play action, now Brady on the move to his left. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. They'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll bring up 4th down.
Receivers love having the reputation of being go-to guys on 3rd down. And he was fighting like he really wanted to have that reputation, didn't he? I mean, he came very close to making that a 1st down.
Broke the 1 tackle, but couldn't spring himself free.
Whoa, 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 whoa. I thought my receiver, but my tight end, my eighth tight end was, my wide tight end was supposed to, he wasn't supposed to catch it.
And they're knocking on the door now.
Oh, you see, violence and movie, it's easy day. And all you see is violence and movie.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Brady now to throw. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone.
Laugh and cry.
But sometimes an incompletion is the right play. And he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
And here he'll get it down to the 7. Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
He'll go for it. It's Brady.
Woo! I thought I wasn't finna catch that. Hot diggity dog.
The 7-yard touchdown grab.
Let me stop playing this shit.
Decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand up. He's got
hold up, bro.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. It's a gain of 35. 7-7, our score after 1. They show run with 3 tight ends here on 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. It's done, and he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're passing here. Joe Burrow into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Brian Dawkins, the safety.
I know. I would too. That big Tyreek Hill.
The are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
First.
Strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32. 42 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Play action. Now it's Brady. A quick throw, but incomplete.
This could be the start of a nice stand from this defense now after getting rolled backwards on this drive. Come through with another one here, and you have them staring at a 3rd and long, and that puts the defense in a position to dictate to the offense.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people who have to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play. And sometimes it can break big.
On 2nd and 12, Brady.
You see that throw went on the right side.
2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now Brady. And he's got it. Touchdown. Jelani Woods from 21 yards away. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
Remember the one-dimensional tight ends who just put their hand in the ground and block people? Well, if you're that guy now, you're probably a fullback in an I-formation offense. These tight ends nowadays can do everything.
Bro, I'll try to hit the receiver.
Beautiful connection for a touchdown.
I try to hit the receiver. I'm like, nah, it's every time the receiver. Yeah, it would have been something if I threw it to the receiver.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they got some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover the plague did on the last one.
The throw over the middle taken in. And he'll be brought down at the 27. They'll run on first down. Done. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Over the middle, complete. That's done. And the agility got him a few extra before he's taken down right at the 10. Ball sits on the 10, 2nd and 5. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Everybody on you, bro.
He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout.
Break it down.
So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And Gay knocks this one through. And the lead slims to 5 now at 15-10. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game. Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll throw now on the final play. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. So this just a 5-point game as we resume action in this second half on EA Sports. Hill is going to take it out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. But, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
Oh, thank God.
But it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And going deep for Hill.
Whoa! I'm finna quit. You got so much pressure. Whoa! I'm finna quit.
The offense going to stay on the field as they will line up and go for 2. And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. And in the 3rd quarter here, they were trying to push that to a 3-point game, but instead it will stay at 1.
And I'm a big proponent of not chasing points or going for 2 too early. But in this case, I understand why. You know, if you kick an extra point, you're just up 2, right? So a field goal still puts the other team ahead. So you go for 2 here.
And you okay with that?
They didn't get it done right.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Right back to him on first down. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Quinnen Williams, so hard to block, and he shows it that time, making the tackle for loss. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. He'll buy some, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. J.J. Watt that time, able to do what he does best, and that's sack the quarterback. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that's going to make it 4th down.
The Patriots send out their punter. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead here getting late into the third quarter. And the passing game for them, it's been terrific. We've seen that.
Where's John Madden at? I need him in it.
With the lead and trying to finish this game off, they need the running game to come back to life. They need to get sparked that way. Take some time off the clock and keep the ball away from their opponents.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Couldn't have run a train up.
Burrow throw.
That's
caught by Jackson. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
No. Back him up.
On 3rd down, it's done. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They pick up the first down there with a gain of 11.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. On 2nd down now. It's done.
Throw them boys up!
So they're converging well on the
we embarrass ourselves!
No gain on that one. Is it?
Throw them boys up! We gotta finish this! We fight to the end!
So they'll get a
Packers on me! Packers on me!
3rd down play is
Packers!
You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
I'm not losing! I'm not losing to the delinquents!
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
Packers on me! Packers on me!
Here's Burrow. And this one caught by Travis Kelce. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big gain of 28 as the drive continues. Big hook up there, forced to throw on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Well, we looked at each other right.
And he said that we outside, but we are behind the line.
Easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now after the offsides penalty. They'll keep it on the ground. Done. And a good-looking run there as he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. Starting to feel a little to me like the air is coming out of the balloon, so to speak, defensively.
They're taking their will from them right now. That's what they're doing. Whatever they want to call, it's working. They're handling things up front. And it's not just the offensive line. It's everyone. You're seeing the guys on the perimeter blocking downfield and making sure that they're secure.
And he will take this one touchdown.
I'll let him score.
18-yard touchdown run. They're able to add on to their advantage. Gay is on for the point after. And with that, the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And Brady's throw there, incomplete. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
One more time!
The final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So the Patriots with a football as we
can't lose!
They face a critical 3rd down now, needing a score here in the late going. Here's Brady. They'll roll him out right. Finding Kelsey. He's going to be at the 45-yard line. 17 yards for the Patriots as they got themselves a 1st down.
We usually play the first job to play the game.
Back to throw, Brady. Forced out to his left. And this one's incomplete.
Whew, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Brady's throw pulled in by Woods. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Brady to throw.
Oh my God!
And he finds him. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Now Brady. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. Oh, a design run for their wideout.
Come on, fast, that's a fair.
Pick up the 1st down before he's tackled right at the 10. 1st and goal, a touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. Only a yard on the completion. It's 2nd and goal. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. To throw is Brady.
Whoa, what the?
Back incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly.
Let's go.
Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Away, win away!
To convert and tie the game. Now the pressure shifts back to the defense.
But I think it was the right play. I think it was the right call to try and tie the game there. Kick an extra point, you're still down 1. What's the sense? I like what they did.
Now defensively here, we're going to get a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long. Now it's Burrow.
he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Here's Andy Lee now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And that's caught inside the 20.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Well, it took us until the final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner, although on that last play they were so backed up it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
Decide to build their own houses. So now one of them builds his house out of straws, right? Now how do you build a house out of straws? And 3 pigs living together? Yay. No? And so it's a wolf.
Our Father who art in heaven, I love when you toss me blessings. You never throw interceptions. I catch them like O.D. Beckham. Hard to not the devil when built like Tiana Teller and ballin' at 27. I feel like Iman Shepherd. No, there's a disconnect when the sheep start to lead the shepherd. The weak start to be aggressive. The streets start to be the reverend. Bragging about first class. Seated on 9/11. They spiritual, not united. Allegiance, my soul forever. I murdered my adolescence assault with a friendly weapon. I verbally dissect them to help them get back together. Wanting the stranger things. I handle it like 11. My point is I guard the kids. I should play for the Celtics. Watch how I Euro step them and curry them like I'm stepping whenever I'm in your town. No warriors in your presence. I manifest my endeavors. I'm blessed and I'm getting better. I walk a much living legends. Coach Contra will live forever.
Sweetheart, would you give this to the nurse?
With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our 2 quarterbacks, certainly 2 of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Right to the air is Jackson.
It's caught by Mike Evans. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Jackson on first down. He gets it left side to Johnson. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple. Now Jackson. A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2. Here's Allen. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Play action. It's Jackson. His throw complete right side to the tight end Parham. 2nd and 8. Throwing is Jackson. It's Kelsey on the ground. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
He's certainly done a nice job spreading the field on this drive. And here he finds his big tight end for good yardage. And that's what you have to do. Keep defenses guessing about where you're going to go with the football.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson to the right side. It's Kelsey. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 29-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Johnson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They go to Johnson again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. Lamar Jackson, a 16-yard touchdown run. And this offense takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. Crosby with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken at about the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Wait, what?
Brady now on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Got me up. Whoa, you can. What?
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
On 2nd and 10, Brady
He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20.
Dot, I told you I would dot you up.
Get this down to about the 12-yard line. After one,
how you call that Hail Mary?
On EA Sports.
I was hoping for a flag when I threw that. I was hoping for a flag.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Isaiah Pacheco, a 12-yard touchdown run.
Jordan.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And we are tied at 7. And how about this decision? Tie game first half, but here's an onside kick. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Hey, I'll see.
Jackson.
How long you got over here for?
Johnson underneath. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
3 yards remain for 2nd down. Jackson now. Touchdown! Donald Parham, 23 yards for the touchdown. And his guys have taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And that makes the score 14-7. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Going deep.
Got again? Again?
They've got his man complete. And they're going to be set up.
Y'all boys suck.
13-yard line. Every defensive staff harps on limiting explosive plays. Job not so well done there.
Yeah, they talk about it all the time. A lot harder to stop, though, isn't it? When you think of an explosive play, most offensive staffs define them as passes of 20 or more yards and runs of 15 or more yards.
They will zoom and pass that number there. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7. 2nd and 10. Now Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Hines. Well, he didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run with Hines.
And this carry not as productive. He swallowed up.
Well, wow, that's your son. Boy, you want me to calm down in a calm voice?
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Hines. And he's in. Touchdown.
Okay, can't keep my door open.
Naeem Hines.
I said, cuz, okay, please keep my door open. I'm fine now.
And the Eagles are an extra point away from evening this one up. The call for Nick
what made you even want to move up here? Move yourself up here.
They're going to try and
run.
They will get into the end zone as they will indeed claim a 1-point lead. Boy, I guess they're going to keep trying to put the pedal to the metal here. They're going to try an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot then.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From the 41, Jackson. And a catch right side by Evans. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. Jackson. And that is incomplete. We did everything all in. Nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. To Evans on the slant. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. They'll throw on 1st down with Jackson. There's Evans again, complete. 4 seconds left, and there's the timeout. In field goal range and a chance to tack on 3 before intermission. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be a 34-yard attempt. The kick by Crosby is good, and that will do it for this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
For the master, niggas trying to run it up so we can ball and live laugh. Bitch, I'm trying to run it up so we can ball and live great. I ain't worried about a nigga or a bitch, I'm out the way. I never chase a hoe, the only thing I chase is K. They like Tyler out this world, I think that boy from outer space. The way I'm kicking to these dudes, you think a nigga pop a smirk. They like damn Tyler, you be going crazy every bird. Yellow hoe, she think I want her, but I don't.
Welcome back, Charles and I settled in the booth ready for quarter number 3.
Pain in the backseat of the booth, niggas kissing Mary Jane, niggas they be crashing out, spend all that money on the chain. Coach had me on the bench, I told him put me in the game. $50 for 8, that nigga taxing like a cow. Nigga feel like Ricky Boy, they cooking up, I'm in the lab. I been running numbers up, but I don't even fuck with mal. And the nigga cup dirty like he need to take a bath. They like damn, solid got the sauce that nigga.
It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this third quarter. Fields it right around the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. All the offense that you already referenced in the first half. He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good running steam going.
Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Well, they're hoping that the second half was better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
And this is caught. That's Watkins. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Now Brady. And he'll find his target. Woods, it's complete. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's a rookie, and you don't want to get hung up on the word potential. But when you see him make catches like that, you keep thinking to yourself, he's good now. He's got a chance to be great with plenty of work.
Bad bounce, just the waiter.
And down to the 44. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's Brady to throw. And that one complete downfield to Johnson. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They scored touchdowns on drives 1 and 2, and now they're trying to make it a perfect 3 for 3 to start. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Eagles have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on an opening drive of the second half. A call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says. And that is caught for the 2 points. So they go with the pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts, passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. That's going to be caught by Moss. And they'll work this down inside the 30. They snap it at 1. Now it's Jackson. His throw incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him to tell the ball completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Jackson now on 2nd and 10. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle. For the third quarter of action. We've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports.
Eagles, I mean, Eagles out there, 1 to 3 Eagles.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Now it's Jackson. And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds, right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing it through. Now the Eagles will try to come back and try to pick up the first down. And don't let him cross the middle. He just keeps it and runs again.
Hey, they might have pulled the wrong way, but I seen it.
Interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs out in the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one by the line of scrimmage.
Whoa, ain't no way I just missed that.
Travis Kelce, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And his guys are just an extra point away now from taking the lead in this game. Very important extra point there, up and good. They have taken the lead here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. And he gets this one just shy of 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. On play action, it's Brady. For the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
And here we are in the fourth quarter. Watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to second and 15. They fake the handoff. Now Brady. Eluding, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They can't stop Bruce Irvin there as he slips in for the sack.
Throw it out one more time!
So it's Eagle football here as
we gotta finish where we started.
It's a critical third down now, needing a score here in the late going. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. Fourth down. So a big one coming now for Daniel Carlson. This for the lead in the final stages. The kick by Carlson is good, and they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ballgame, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there quickly to give him the lead.
Well, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming out. You're trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. They're the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick.
Oh, shit, I'm a chip. I don't know why
Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball from the team kicking in an outside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Jackson. And this is caught by Evans. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. So third down, but you got to think they'd like to get closer, even in a dome with good kicking conditions for a possible field goal. Down Jackson. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And a good job on the tackle there as they get him down shy of the first on the 35-yard strike. Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. Finds his man. It's Kelsey on the crossing route here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Felt compelled to go for it there on fourth down, trailing in the fourth quarter. They got it done.
And there's always a lot of pressure on a fourth down call. Doesn't matter the distance. You still have to get it done as you noted, and they did.
In there! Run it back, run it back.
Picked up by the 6-time Pro Bowler Eric Allen.
Yeah! We're gonna high step up on y'all.
And he is not quite gonna make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much gonna seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they're in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed.
And he's across for the touchdown. And in the final minute, that should just about seal it. Obviously, Charles, such an important, well-executed touchdown, and that caps off what has been a strong second half. Remember, they trailed at halftime.
How about the response? That's the type of thing that every team talks about before the season begins. Don't worry about the scoreboard at the half. Let's play strong in the second and come out and take the fight to our opponent. They did exactly that, and now they have the lead to show for it.
And it looks like this one won't work out. Ham's team able to secure the football. A risk reward, the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep. Those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Pass the 20. And he gets in just in the nick of time, so they get the touchdown they need. Now they need a 2-point conversion to tie it.
The touchdown's massive, but now they've got to have 2 to possibly take this to overtime.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. Throwing, Jackson. And it's caught. And with it, we are tied here in the fourth. Set to go now with the kickoff. These 2 teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And probably you and I both know the safe call is to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
Back to throw, Brady. And that is incomplete. Back-to-back big plays defensively. First the sack, now they force the incompletion on 3rd and long. Things looking pretty good for them.
And this is where they have to be careful, because they've got the momentum going their way. They will be really amped up to get to the quarterback. Look out. Draw, screen, something that can be used against them.
And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you could use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
They'll rifle this one deep right side.
Whoa, you still caught, man. Throw that fire! We're not going out like this again.
Scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six, fumbles the ball, gets picked up by the defense, and they score, the game is over at that point.
Quarters couldn't decide things, so it's on overtime here as the kick is away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. That's a pretty good return here as we get this out to the 29. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And everyone knows the OT rules, Charles, but pretty simple formula. They go down and get a field goal, we continue play, but if they can find the end zone on this possession, ball game over.
And as meticulously as all teams plan for a game, I don't doubt for a second on that offense coordinator's play sheet, he's got some overtime plays that he wants to run. I know it sounds crazy, but they plan for everything. 1st and 10 all the way throughout the game, 2nd and 7, whatever. Right now, he's looking at that play sheet saying, if we get to overtime, what can we break out that they haven't seen?
And he's going to get this down near the 25. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He gets it left side of Johnson. So he stopped for no gain, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Here's Jackson.
No, sir! All right there, my boy!
This is Johnson.
You cut back anyway. I don't know where you're going.
He can fight only to about the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. Jackson.
Boy, I'm gonna press the triangle.
It's incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop inside the red zone. Every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
Jackson to throw.
Shit, what the fuck happened?
And he is in for the score. And it is absolute stunned silence here as they win it on the road in overtime. So the game-winning touchdown came through the air in overtime. 4 quarters wasn't enough. We were treated to a really good one, weren't we, partner?
That we were, and I just love being able to be witness to a game like this all the way through. Who's going to win it? We're getting overtime. Great for us. A lot of tension on the field, very tough. Not a surprise it ended with a passing touchdown. That's the way we play in the NFL. But the execution was pretty darn good.
This is taken just shy of the 10. And he's up past the 20 to the 22.
I'm going to try to feel like they did you bad with she chipping the road.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk,
you better not touch it. Rotate him all the way down.
Let's go back on your home. They're trying to pick themselves back up.
To throw on 2nd and 2. Brady. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On play action. Now Brady. So he just tossed it away. But that brings it up 4.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Breaking in the field, extra defensive backs and speed. Unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
I thought he was going to do that.
Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. Again, it's Brady. Got his man, it's Woods. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Oh, you better not trust him. Rotate all
He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he could break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Ain't gonna have no second.
On 2nd down, they'll run it here. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on 3rd and 3. Now Brady. Able to find his man, Woods. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2. That last pass puts him over 300 yards now in the game. More importantly, though, big 1st down here in OT.
Sent to the hood, left for
Picking up that 1st down, everyone seemed a little more energized. But did I hear you before the game call in and say, this is my quarterback?
Really should have.
He just gave you a good stat, didn't he?
He did, and I appreciate it. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards. Brady. They'll check this down to Hines. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for, because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
Now a play fake. Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline.
Oh my God!
Touchdown.
Hey, that's my dude. That's my boy right there.
Such great concentration. They're going right up against the...
Oh, we're getting in trouble.
Able to get the feeding back.
There's so many things that go into that catch, and we just mentioned the concentration. Being able to catch the ball, get your feet down in bounds, hang on to it all the way through the process of the catch. That was phenomenal.
Carlson down at the
I hate doing those type of plays right there, but hey, I need it there.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drop. They watch the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they haven't had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Jackson escaping the pressure right.
He swear if I wasn't like, I swear if I wasn't like. Throw them six up! Throw them six up! Hey, good job! Whoever my boy number 16 is. But good job, him. But we are not done yet. We are in the 6th quarter now. I don't know how these rules work right here, but for what I think, we gotta score. We gotta stop them. If they score over in my, that's what I think.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. Green will come in motion right. Now Jackson. This is caught by Evans. A big game there after going backwards, and now leading to the 3rd down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that shit.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 at the 36. Jackson. Oh, it's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime. Gigantic play by this defense, Charles. So they came back in the 4th quarter, took the momentum into overtime, and now they take the football.
And how do you think the team that just threw the big feels right now, they surrendered the lead, got to overtime, had a chance to redeem themselves, and
under a heavy rush, and down he goes. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. On play action, it's Brady. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on 1st down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Play action, now it's Brady. Finding a safety valve here, that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
Brandon, it certainly looked like they had that play defended well, but it still almost worked. Got it to the running back. He wound up getting
I'm thinking, I think that I'm a good one, so we take chance.
Brady to throw for it on 4th down.
Y'all cannot block.
Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack.
That would have been a touchdown.
The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. A 1st down carry here for Johnson. Taken down at the 30.
If you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And this one caught downfield by Evans. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A well-executed 22-yard gain. Little OT scramble drill that time, Mr. Davis.
Partner, I can tell you from personal experience, nothing drives a defense crazier than having things covered.
No, sit one more time. I'm tired of saying at the end of the season we get our best. I don't want to say at the end of the season we get our best. I want to say at the end of the season we start.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
Brandon, I go ahead and kick it right now. I know it's only 2nd down, but I kick it and give myself a little margin.
Still wait for 3rd, have the extra down just in case.
If something goes wrong, messed up snap, anything like that, you fall on it, guess what? It's 3rd down. You still have a chance to kick it. such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there. Those guys will be able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Another one in the books for us, partner. Always great to be by your side. And both offenses, both defenses.
I should just punt the ball away. We could have another
Staffs are
overtime.
also going to have some stuff to clean up on film.
Absolutely, partner. And let's face it, any game we get to watch from up here, it's going to be a blast. Do we want to get a real job? Absolutely not. Let's keep watching the NFL all season long.
What you been doing?
Shit, just going to fish every day.
Oh, you been fishing with who?
The boys.
I just lost a game in Madden. I just been to the gym.
Hell yeah.
I went to the gym this morning. I just got it later on.
That's good.
I will watch the cars.
Hell yeah, that's good. You make some money?
No, man. I'm trying to get. No, it was there for my family.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, yeah. So, did your mom tell you where she was going yesterday?
My mom?
Yeah.
No, why?
I seen her at the gym yesterday.
She was at the gym yesterday?
Yeah, it's like talking to a lady. And I think Ed was down there too.
Oh. Well, let me call you in a little bit.
Oh, yeah. So I'm gonna just ask you this. I'll let you go. So, ain't fat like weight?
Fat is fat. Fat ain't like it. Just I don't even know how to explain it. You can lose fat and gain muscle at the same time.
I know. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm 247.
I need to lose weight. Get on the cardio thing.
I've been doing that.
Well, do more.
Always.
Alright, bro.
Alright.
100 carats on my neck, my boy. That 100 bunny rabbits tryna get my boy. From the cabbage I collect, my boy. Heard you gorillas, let me check, my boy. Say nothing silly, you regret, my boy. Cause we got banana.
Man, hell of a job. Hell of a job.
And I can send it in.